Ghrelin is a hormone that is produced and released mainly by the stomach, with small amounts also released by the small intestine, pancreas, and brain. Ghrelin is termed the hunger hormone because it stimulates appetite, increases food intake, and promotes fat storage. It circulates in the bloodstream and acts at the hypothalamus, an area of the brain crucial in the control of appetite. Ghrelin has also been shown to act on regions of the brain involved in reward processing, such as the amygdala. Ghrelin is a 28 amino acid peptide, which exists in two major forms, acylghrelin and desacylghrelin. Ghrelin is a complex gut hormone which activates its receptor, growth hormone secretagogue receptor, GHSR. When the stomach is empty, ghrelin is secreted. When the stomach is stretched, secretion stops. Ghrelin and growth hormone secretagogues increase body weight by triggering receptors in the arcuate nucleus. These include the orexigenic neuropeptide Y, NPY, and agouti-related protein, AGRP, neurons. Ghrelin responsiveness of these neurons is both leptin and insulin sensitive. Ghrelin reduces mechanosensitivity of gastric vagal afferents, so they are less sensitive to gastric distension. It is shown that ghrelin has an absolute requirement for NPY pathways and that full stimulation of feeding activity requires both NPY and AGRP. Binding of a ghrelin to its receptor, GHSR, leads to an exchange of GDP for GTP in GAQ. The GTP-bound A subunit separates from GBY and recruits PLCB to the membrane next to its substrate phosphatidylinositol 4,5-bisphosphate, PI4,5P2 or PIP2. An enzymatic reaction ensues that lead to the formation of a soluble second messenger inositol 1,4,5-triphosphate, IP3, and a membrane-bound second messenger diacylglycerol, DAG. IP3 binds to its receptor and causes release of calcium from ER. Intracellular free calcium binds calmodulin, CAM. This binds to CAM kinase, CAMKK, which acts as the activator of AMPK. This leads to phosphorylation and activation of GTPase complex TSC1/TSC2. Because of this, the small g protein, RHEB, is kept in a resting GDP-bound state, and this causes inactivation of the mTOR protein kinase. Prader-Willi syndrome is a genetic disease in which patients have severe obesity, extreme hunger, and learning difficulties. Ghrelin levels are usually higher in slim individuals and usually lower in obese individuals. So unlike more common forms of obesity, circulating ghrelin levels are high in Prader-Willi syndrome patients and start before the development of obesity. This progressive weight gain is associated with hyperghrelinemia and increased insulin sensitivity, which increases their appetite and increases their body weight.